All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here, of course, for Nomad of Nowhere, episode 5. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this episode in particular seems to have some kind of Benjamin Franklin looking
dude,
on
yeah.
the front.
And the kindness of strangers, so possibly
Yeah.
a character-centric episode?
Possibly.
That would be nice.
I can see that the Nomad is inside some kind of a box or something
Or
there.
a coffin.
Yeah. So maybe in particular this is a Nomad-centric episode.
Sure, and the stranger basically gives him a place to hide or something like that.
Sure.
Yeah, that'd be great to
I
see.
really like the Nomad as a concept in this episode, and
Yeah.
as a character, there's little moments that have endeared me to him, her,
Right.
and more of that, more delving into kind of the Nomad as a character, and also as like a mystery box kind of
Yes.
element to the story. Just sounds exciting.
Yeah, because anytime they do one-on-one interactions with the Nomad, they're
Really good.
So
yeah.
more of those.
Yeah. All right, this is gonna be cool. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, Nomad of Nowhere.
Oh, and there's the coffin.
Whoa, easy
Yep.
there, friend. You look scared half to death, and I'd know. What seems to be troubling you?
Okay,
Oh,
I see.
yes.
Hello! Scout, please. You, Undertaker. We're in pursuit of a
Yes.
dangerous criminal. Have you seen anyone of questionable demeanor?
Other than
Well,
you,
that
now.
certainly sounds troublesome. What, pray tell, makes this criminal of yours so dangerous?
It's the Nomad of Nowhere, the only feller with bona fide magic.
Scout! All that matters is that we're looking for him. Now, have you seen him?
You know
I
the
sure
guy with the
have,
huge
ma'am.
reward?
He ran off that way.
Classic.
Come
Well
on,
done.
Talk. You
Yep.
heard the man. Let's cut dirt. Thank you, sir.
Cut dirt.
See, you can always count on the kindness of strangers.
I'll roll credits.
Yeah.
It's okay, friend. They're gone.
Nice.
You know, I find it rather unfair of people to judge one another. If you really are a criminal, then your judgment will come after you've left this corporeal world behind. I'm trying to say you're safe with me. Now, bounty hunters love this side of nowhere. It's wonderful for business, but trouble for you. Tell you what, I can take you across the treacherous part of the desert so you can continue on your merry way. How's that sound? Splendid.
Yep,
Make
sounds
yourself
good.
comfortable, friend. It's a bumpy ride.
Now,
He seems a little bit too nice, though.
well, I'm just worried about
Come
the fact
on
that the
out,
skeleton's just going to be out on the side of the coffin, and if anyone looked, they'd
Ugh.
wonder why.
Yeah, he's an Undertaker, so
Yep.
there's that. Whoa!
Oh,
Oh, yep. I was right to be worried about him.
okay.
Oh.
The Nomad of Nowhere.
Oh, my.
Unbelievable. I'm not sure what those dandelions would have done to you, but I promise you're safe with me.
Oh,
Isn't
okay.
that right, Clarence?
Oh, my God.
There's no use in struggling. Those handcuffs are of
Ha.
my own design.
Ha ha.
And they only
Yeah.
open with my skeleton key. Pardon my
Wonderful.
wordplay. I've never had a live audience.
Oh, my God.
I've done it again.
Oh, my God. I love this guy.
Now, handcuffing you up to the wall like a prisoner might seem inhospitable, but I didn't want you taking off on me before I had the chance to talk. I've heard
Oh,
you can do
okay.
some amazing things that have piqued my professional curiosity.
I want you to animate the dead.
Oh, there it is.
There it is! Fascinating, simply fascinating.
Okay.
So curious, this ability to conjure life out of nothing.
Yeah.
It is
Is
curious.
this life? Is it truly? Does it have a soul? Free will?
Whoa.
Or are these critters of yours simply slaves, animated only to do your bidding?
He's like, these are big questions,
Intelligent?
dude.
To what measure? Are they extensions of you, their master? Quick, what's the square root of 9?
And Nomad was the one.
Yeah,
that-
he's giving him the... No.
That's no good. No good at all. How could... What's that, Clarence? That is peculiar. Why did you bring the music box to life and not the key?
Oh.
Why don't you try it again?
This is the... He can't do things on human bodies, you know?
Sure.
Well, would you look at that? Don't you see? The skeleton key, like your restraints, is made of bone. Dead material. You can't bring life back to that where it is left. But it seems
Oh.
magic has to go somewhere.
Whoa,
I take it
crap.
you know that. That's all right.
Okay.
We're both learning new things.
Yeah,
Certainly
we are.
Fascinating, though it is a tough break for Clarence. But that's to be expected. No one and nowhere can perform necromancy anymore.
Well, anymore.
We'll be able to change that.
Oh.
Okay,
Why can't we just raise a family in peace?
Yeah.
Do you know what this is? A spell book. Only the Yadala still harp on about the old days. Before El Rey,
okay.
before the magic disappeared. Lo and behold, they're right. And this book is proof. The problem is, I can't
All right.
understand most of it. And even if I could, I'm not familiar enough with magic to do anything meaningful. But you could learn. Imagine what the dead could tell us if we were to bring them back. It would be irresponsible of us not to pursue such queries. Don't you agree? No. No? But you have this blessing. You could do so much, expand your powers so greatly, instead of playing stupid games.
Whoa, no you
Bringing
didn't.
animation to these useless trinkets does them no favors. What is the point of it all? Why do you... What is it? You're upset over this? Why? Do you feel responsible for them? Do you feel the need to protect them?
Whoa.
Why
Okay.
bring them to life in the first place? Unless they're here to protect you. Good question, Clarence. What does make him so special? What does he have inside him the rest of us don't?
Oh, crap.
We should find out.
Oh.
The light thing inside of him.
I'll be right back. Don't let him out of your sight, Clarence.
Someone upstairs? I heard something. Oh, okay.
Why, hello there, friend. How can I help you?
Friend's dead.
Begging your pardon?
Old partner here took a flurry of arrows out there on the hunt for that old
Big
nomad.
jib.
I'm grateful for the business, friend, but
You can call me Big Jim.
Big Jib. But you see, I am rather
Thanks
particular.
for understanding during these trying times.
So maybe Big Jib is gonna be the stranger that is kind.
Maybe. I think he's a bounty hunter, because he said he was on the hunt for the Nomad. The little noise.
How much is the tombstone?
Medium Steven?
Judge by the
Wow.
word of the letter on that. Not sure if he'd be happy with Medium Steve.
I'm sure we can accommodate whatever you can afford, sir.
That nomad sure is a wily one. Heard he done made some fella punch himself half to death with his own fist. That's dark magic for you.
How tragic.
You ain't happen to seen him anywhere?
I have not. I can't say the company I keep is very lively.
Yeah, I saw that coming
See,
from
that
a
is
mile
good
away.
wordplay, because they're corpses.
No, I understood. I just find that offensive and unprofessional.
Yes!
What was
Yes!
that?
What was what?
I thought you said you was all alone out here.
Please, sir.
He's gonna
there's
pull out
no
some
need.
ridiculously massive weapon.
Somebody's here.
It's just a gun. He's like, what?
Oh, unprofessional.
Whoa!
Jeez!
Whoa!
Oh! Oh, he's killing him!
Yeah.
He did! Nice. Okay, alright.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh!
Now, friend, you can't go yet. There's still so much you don't understand. Like how I'm trying to help you. You
can animate the gun.
to unlocking your true power.
Oh, that's
What if he
true.
animated the gun and the gun
Are
shot
the
him?
least of your worries. Once people know what you can do, there'll be no.
That would
place for
explain
you to run.
why he's so
you leave
wanted.
now,
Right.
Things will only get worse for you.
Jeez, alright, alright.
You stupid thing!
Yeah. Aw, I saw that coming.
You are going to show me your magic.
Oh, he's going to. He's going to.
Whoa. He did the whole house.
There's like some dark Beauty and the Beast stuff.
Right.
What are you doing? Stay back! Stay back! No! Please!
Yeah, go.
I don't want to die!
Oh. They could have killed him. They
Yeah.
could have. In fact, they would have.
Uh-huh.
So maybe they feel responsible for him. It's
Right.
not that.
Please, I have so
Oh,
many
and he
more
can make
questions.
them- okay.
What did you do? Where have they gone? Are they still here?
Taking
Don't
that.
take that. Where are you going? Don't leave me with them. Don't leave me alone.
Whoa.
Oh.
Now he's got to run again.
Yeah.
The Nomad was
Big
here!
Jim.
He was here, I tell you!
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, he's burying it.
Oh.
Come on, boys! He was
the
here
other bounty
last night,
hunters.
I
Okay.
swear.
I call dibs. That money's mine.
Yeah. Something dead this way comes. Dang.
Whoa.
That was a really good episode.
That was a really good episode.
Yeah. And you
You
know
get more stuff like that.
You know what was very unique about that one? Toth and Scout just weren't really involved.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Nomad is really what makes this show unique and special. So,
Yep. Yep.
delving into that is good. It's very good.
Wow.
Ooh, that was awesome.
That was awesome. Like,
So we have the Undertaker basically just taking him in,
yep.
trying
Yep.
to do some kind of logical analysis based
Right.
upon what he can perceive of, his magic and such.
Yeah.
And he came to some very interesting conclusions,
He
which I think a
did.
lot of them were ours, but it was more so the kind of questions he was asking.
Right.
Because his conclusions were pretty much what we came to,
Right.
as well. But in
But
particular, he
they-
asked why,
Yeah.
which is good.
Do these things have souls? Are they just, yours to control? Why make them and all that stuff? And
Why do you specifically care about them as if they are alive?
Right.
Why do they protect you? What makes the Nomad different? What does
Yep.
he have inside him that makes him special?
Right.
And we know that there's some kind of light thing that has come on twice in particular throughout the show, noting maybe some kind of connection to
His magic.
His magic,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
But it seems to come on at times when he's making kind of important decisions.
Sure.
Like when he left the area where he was
Right.
was lost in, essentially.
Yep. And it.
Yeah.
And this episode, okay, so the previous episode seemed very like they were trying overly much to be kind of lighthearted,
Right.
with things.
Yeah.
And this episode, I was wondering for a second, how far they were gonna go. Like at the end of the day, no one had died other
Right.
than the animated objects. But even
Big
so,
Jim
that was
should
big
have
deal.
died, I
Big
think.
Jim should have been dead. Like okay, I get that this is Blaine we're talking about, you
Right,
know.
yeah.
But that was the repeated shovels probably to the face. That's like some yandere type stuff where you expect him to just look up with a bloody shovel and just start giggling.
Yeah, but this is a show for everyone, for kids
Right.
included, so they're not going to go
specifically
into
that. Yeah.
But they did go into the concept of him kind of psychologically torturing the Nomad, bringing up wait, what this isn't life, why do
Yeah.
you care?
Yep.
And there's some interesting bits in there that are a little meta, it's what's the point of bringing animation to these stupid little things?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think there's something a little bit transcendent there. It's that value is given based upon choice, not empirically. There is no empirical value,
Sure.
to anything. It's
Yeah.
it's all given by its connection. It's all given by subjectivity.
Right. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
Exactly. So the Undertaker, of course, has no value for these things, so
Right.
he smashes them without any remorse or hesitation. The Nomad, in particular, treasures them and
Right.
sees them as almost like
Friends.
little children or little friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the fact that he cares so, much about them, lends towards these kind of emotional, deep moments where he gets a bit angry.
Yeah,
and releases a little bit more of his magic than he's seen before. And there was some kind of a resonant kind of...
And this is one of those things that I absolutely love, because they tied character development to world building in this episode. Because they made it so that, okay, we're getting more development on the Nomad. Great stuff. Having these little characters come up that get killed off, essentially, in the same episode they're introduced, and you actually feel something for them. And then seeing the Nomad actually show a bit of a darker side, where it's like, oh, now I can see why he ended up getting wanted in the first place, right?
Yeah.
And then
definitely.
And then he leaves and buries the little trinket. All the while, we're getting this guy talking about, oh, necromancy isn't a thing anymore,
Right.
And this magic spell book and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, okay, all right, that's the direction we're going with this. All right,
right.
And then
there's an aspect of where the themes of it brought, the Nomad, and he was put into the coffin, the place for dead things, whereas the real dead thing was left, outside. So the Undertaker is essentially carrying that which is, dead, to a place in which he can, kind of see what he can gather from the dead. So I don't know. I think there's some aspects of legends, and when you have a myth, essentially, that goes beyond I would say the realistic and goes into the fantastical and stuff.
Yeah,
you look a little bit deeper into those things.
And that's actually one of the reasons why I would say the Undertaker was actually a really big deal for this episode, not just in the fact that he added the darker elements, but the fact that he showed an express interest in the world, in the magic, and things like that. Even though he wasn't a great guy, that makes us more interested, because it's like, oh, those questions actually do exist. There's characters that ask those questions. That helps us know, okay, we should be asking those questions. They might eventually possibly provide answers to some of those questions, whereas the characters we'd had previously, they're just like, oh, no, we don't need to understand the magic. We just need to get the Nomad. And then, of course, at the end, they have that awesome song, for the end credits, of just the music box.
Yeah. RIP music box.
Yeah.
RIP watch as well.
Yeah, that was...
Pocket watch, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Good stuff. This is where I think the show needs to focus a little bit more. Is delve into the mystery of the show. If you need to have Scout essentially take a little bit more of an active role in being interested in the world as a whole, beyond just just whatever's in front of her, having her ask questions that aren't necessarily out of character, but ask questions in a similar vein as which the Undertaker has in this episode, will make the overall mystery aspect of it seem more important, and therefore give us more faith that this story knows what it's doing and where it's going.
Because they did that in the first episode, and that
they
was
did
really
it
good.
in the very first episode very well. Yes. The second episode delved into it just a little bit, but they introduced new characters, and they did a really good job of adding the world elements to a little bit more.
Yeah,
with,
since we didn't really know what
Dawn
kind of world this
Paragon
was
and all that.
Right.
But going into that a bit more in this episode was really good. So more episodic stuff like this.
Yeah. Character-centric.
As opposed to the circus bit. Because the circus bit adds nothing to the plot.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely nothing. This actually does, and it adds something to the characters. If you're going to add something that isn't going to add something to the plot,
then make it add something good to the characters.
At least make it add something good to the characters.
Yeah.
So that's in summation.
This is
good
really
episode.
good episode.
I'm excited to watch Nomad of Nowhere again.
Yeah.
So this will be good, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.